Hello, dear friends. We are entering one of the most important energetic periods of the year. Opinion piece. Breaking ties. Soul contracts. Change is coming. The system is failing. The wall is crumbling. Avalanche of revelations. The wheels of reform are turning. Let's start. Soul contracts are coming to an end. According to Adriana Garay, many relationships, family ties, and long-term bonds are mired in chaos and emotional pain worldwide because there is no longer harmony between those who were once united. The gap between those who embody love and those who still live in fear is very real. These moments mark the end of certain relationships in your life. This lack of resonance is an energetic imbalance and a shift in frequency. Certain soul contracts have expired because those relationships have completed their learning. It is recommended to listen to your intuition, release those ties, and send love to those you leave behind in order to move forward. By breaking these soul contracts, you will raise your frequency and align yourself with your soul family. A separation is occurring between human beings aligned with love and people dominated by fear. And this is reflected in the loss of emotional and vital connection. This change is a frequency adjustment, not simply a mental or social conflict. When a relationship no longer resonates, forcing it only prolongs the suffering. Instead, it is recommended to listen to your intuition, accept that the relationship has expired, and send love to those you leave behind as part of a transition to a new soul family. This is a quantum alignment process. A similar energy attract and the similar energy repel. As higher frequency energy arrives, those who can absorb the light become misaligned with those who cannot. The shift is happening on a very physical level. Those with whom we no longer connect will literally disappear from our lives as we align with different levels in different dimensions. This is a physical shift that separates 3D from 5D, both of which are being created within our individual realities. Reset news. The new system is advancing at an unprecedented speed, with historic transactions are already confirmed in Hong Kong, London, and Dubai. Rumors are circulating that the Chinese elders who backed the global financial reset with their gold have brought all the cabal central banks worldwide. Several major banks are experiencing liquidity shortages as large transfers are redirected to the new system. Internal IMF sources confirm urgent closed-door meetings. They know they are losing control. The goal of the phased rollout is to prevent the dark side from reacting too quickly and taking them by surprise. Intelligence sources confirm increased security around major financial centers. Private security teams have been activated in Reno, Zurich, and Dubai. Special operation teams are ensuring that no foreign interference disrupts this momentous shift in the global balance of power. The final phase is underway. This is not a test. Everything is falling into place faster than anticipated. The old world is crumbling, and the new financial era is about to rise from the ashes. The clearing centers are in silent but active mode. The codes have already been distributed. Those who are prepared will know what to do. The reset is no longer a plan. It is happening. Stay prepared. Keep your eyes open. Let's not make mistakes now. The White Hat Group controls the currency and bond swap process and has already released funds for a global financial reset. All banks have signed non-disclosure agreement, and there will be an internet blackout. Although many of us are aware, the public remains unaware. But once this reaches the media, there will be a rush to the swap centers. Those who are asleep will realize it too late. Patience will be rewarded. The storm is coming with justice, prosperity and health. Trust the plan. Strange or bizarre. Chinese scientists have also died under mysterious circumstances. 11 cases have been reported in the US and at least 9 in China. Beware of the QFS golden check scam that just emerged. As many experts have already pointed out, you won't have to pay anything to secure your redemption appointment. If you receive that email, it's a scam. It should appear, as many experts have already stated, you won't have to pay anything to get your exchange appointment. If you received that email, it's a scam. Excuse me, it's a repetition. According to Mark Seder, the currencies that will be in the first basket are Iraq, Vietnam, and Indonesia. Venezuela and Zimbabwe will be handled differently due to special circumstances. He considers Zimbabwe more of a prosperity program. According to Starship Earth, we are going deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. Revelation is a deep, dark, and scary place, but above all, exciting. And when you add Hollywood magic, it becomes magnetic. Ufology. An avalanche of revelations is coming, according to Ariel. This could bring to light secrets about the recovery of crashed UFOs, non-human biology, reverse-engineered propulsion, and secret programs that funnel trillions of dollars. According to Kavamur, Noah's Ark was a Pleiadian ship. Noah and his family were saved by the Pleiadians. The story has passed down from generation to generation for thousands of years, and for those who couldn't grasp the details, it simply became a story about a ship. Noah shifted frequencies and visited the Pleiades in human form. Many animals from Earth were saved, and many new animals were brought back from the Pleiades. According to Danny Henderson, the cosmos is populated by a vast spectrum of species, each vibrating at a different frequency, with diverse intentions. Just as humanity is not a monolithic block of pure good or absolute evil, neither are the civilizations of the stars. She urges us to transcend fear-based labels and practice discernment. It is essential to distinguish between angelic, demonic, extraterrestrial, and human energies to navigate a complex web of mimicry and deception. According to Kavamur, angels are a coalition of whales. In Scripture, angels are described as beings with supernatural abilities who travel in flying ships. The word falling is used to instill fear about UFOs and to continue obscuring the presence of the forces of light. The beings who deactivate nuclear weapons and try to be seen without frightening us are not evil, corrupt, or invaders. They are the protectors of Earth, the genetic parents of humanity, and our spiritual family. We humans would not exist without them, and we will soon come face to face with them. The forces of light are in control and want to be seen. Dr. Michael Salla mentions the Maharishi effect. Groups that practice meditation have managed to reduce crime and violence in their surrounding areas. This concept improves health, boosts agricultural productivity, and even reduces the incidence of earthquakes and extreme weather events, suggesting that Earth possesses a field of consciousness that can be harmonized and expanded through human intention. He also suggests that psychic abilities could reach their peak during galactic alignments, when Earth aligns with the center of the Milky Way. The Pentagon was ordered to release 46 classified UFO videos by April 15th. They didn't. They claimed an administrative mistake. They said the letter was lost. They said no one passed it to the correct office. They weren't lost. They are being hidden. Here is what's on those tapes. Military radar images of craft moving at speeds no known aircraft can achieve. Satellite images of objects entering and exiting the atmosphere. And what they fear most, full-color videos of unidentified submerged objects near nuclear submarines. Objects moving through the water at over 400 knots. No propulsion, no heat signature, no sonic boom. They have had this material for decades. It's not yet lights in the sky. It's propulsion and energy. It's reverse-engineered technology in underground facilities buried under more than 6,000 classified patents that never saw the light of day. Free energy, anti-gravity, and technology that rebuilds human tissue at the cellular level. They had the cures and the energy source. They had it all, and they kept it locked away, while they sold you oil at $100 a barrel and told you cancer was incurable. Middle East. Negotiations with Iran in Pakistan cancelled. Iran caused more damage to US military bases than reported, according to NBC. The UN replaces the crucifix destroyed by an Israeli soldier in Lebanon. Economy. Abu Dhabi is considering abandoning the use of dollar in oil transactions. Robert Kiyosaki claims that the biggest bubble in history will wipe out the savings of the baby boom generation. Subtle cracks. Markets are rising, but the movement is erratic. The semi-solid sector is panicking. Oil remains scarce, and supply flows continue to search for opportunities. According to Oxford Economics, the price of the two main fertilizer ingredients, ammonia and urea, surged by 20 and 50% respectively in response to the disruptions in the Persian Gulf. Europe. Germany deploys minesweepers in the Mediterranean as a precautionary measure. Radioactive lettuce and wild boars in Chernobyl 40 years later. British oil tanker hijacked near Somalia. The EU's so-called democratic shield means the end of freedom in Europe. If the EU manages to impose its censorship regime, democracy will quickly become a green dictatorship, hidden behind a facade of apparent diversity and tolerance, according to Remix News in quotes. Spain. Madrid takes to the streets to demand an end to the war. NATO reiterates that allies cannot be expelled following US threats against Spain. 16 earthquakes in just 50 minutes wake up the province of Lugo. The Sahrawi nationality law, sparked by the regularization of immigrants, is finally moving forward. Spain leads the optimism of European travelers for this summer. Americas. Cuba receives a donation of medicine from the city of St. Petersburg. The US allows Venezuela to pay for the defense of Maduro and his wife. Argentina breaks its energy production record. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.